welcome to another edition of Your Financial Future, brought to you by Bankers Life, and I am Jim Strawn with Bankers Life. On today's edition of Your Financial Future, I have with us the Regional Director of Bankers Life, my good friend Dennis Harmison. Denny, how are you?
Man, I'm doing great and a little bit tired, but it's good to be busy in business.
You're tired because you're doing lots of good things for lots of families, right?
It's that time of year.
It is that time of year.
Yes.
We had you on, I can't believe this, we had you on over 2 years ago now.
It's incredible how time flies.
It really is going fast. We're having a blast doing it. Let's talk to the audience, remind the audience again, Bankers Life been around a very, very long time. Talk to the audience about that and what you guys are all about.
Well, we've been around since the light bulb.
Light bulb, I love that.
That's quite some time.
That's been a while now.
Nearly 150 years.
Yeah.
So nearly 150 years we've been helping people, just like you, have peace of mind, protecting families, their livelihoods. And, we've been doing business a lot of years. And I say this all the time, to be doing business that many years, you got to be doing something right, and you got to be doing right by people. And so I'm really happy with what we've been doing over the years. I'm not 150 years old, but I've been with bankers since I was 19.
19 years old.
I'm not 19.
You're not 19, so you've been with them 8, 10, 12 years or so, give or take?
We'll go with a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mentioned you and I introduced you as the Regional Director of Bankers Life.
Mm-hmm.
What does the region mean to you? I think they call it the Charleston area?
They call it the Charleston region.
Charleston region.
Right.
But how big is your region?
Well, we expand. We're one of the largest regions in the company.
No kidding.
We cover the entire state of West Virginia, of course. A lot of Kentucky, a lot of Ohio, most of Pennsylvania, random over in Missouri. We cover Missouri a lot. Maryland, D.C. We're all over the Mid-Atlantic and up and down the East Coast. But it's a large region. We have a lot of offices, a lot of folks, a lot of financial professionals that work with us, and we have a lot of clientele throughout the region.
Speaking of your professional clientele, the client staff that you have, the region, who makes up your staff? What are some of the roles that they have in Bankers Life?
Well, we have different layers within our organization. We have agents, of course, that specialize in Medicare. We have financial advisors that specialize in your retirement savings, and we have managers in between that help me run the region, and we have just an extremely incredible staff with administrators in each location that keep the glue. They keep us together. So we have a lot of folks. There's several hundred people that go through our region.
You mentioned you've been with Bankers Life since you were a teenager, 19 years old, been a few years now. Talk a little bit about your journey. You've literally only worked most of your adult life for Bankers Life, right? Yeah,
but I say I'm born and raised through bankers.
Yeah.
It's been an incredible journey. I mean, when I started with bankers at age 19, I haven't experienced a lot of things in life, and through this incredible career opportunity and helping folks, I've got to experience a lot of great things, a lot of blessings. I've been truly blessed.
Very good. We're right in the middle. It started maybe, as we're taping this show, it's right before Thanksgiving, as we're taping this episode of Your Financial Future. So we're right in the heart of AEP, the annual enrollment period. How's it going? What have you done so far? Who are we helping? How are we helping them? How long does this AEP period last?
Well, we've only got a few weeks left.
Okay.
We're deep in it.
Yeah,
You're right.
deep.
We're deep into it. So this year has been just, crazy. I don't know if you're aware. There's a new Inflation Reduction Act, and that's caused a lot of chaos. And that's our job, is to kind of organize the chaos. And so we have been deep into this, and we have helped more people than we've ever helped in the history of our company, this AEP. We've helped more Medicare beneficiaries because people are confused, people are concerned. If you're on a prescription drug, your plan changed. It depends on what level, what tier drug you're on. Plans change.
I'm going to stop you. So that's what your guys are doing. The AEP is for 65 plus, prescription plans, insurance plans, financial plans, the whole gamut. That's your clientele. That's who you work with, right?
If you're on Medicare, you should see us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my next birthday, Denny.
I can't believe that.
My next birthday, I'm 65. So what?
And you look great.
So, well, thank you. And I appreciate that. What happens when you turn 65? For everybody else in my category, or just turning 65 or getting ready to turn 65 in a couple years, what should they be thinking about?
I feel like cueing a Disney song. It's a whole new world, or something like that. You got a whole new world.
It's a whole new world after all.
I'll let you do that.
Okay.
But anyways, Yeah, it's a brand new world that's about ready to open up for you. I mean, the Medicare that you put into your whole life, you're now ready to become a beneficiary of that. And so your hospitalization, your health care is going to completely change, your benefits are going to completely change, and you're going to need somebody that does that every day to help you navigate those waters.
And every individual that turns 65 and gets into Medicare and talks about their prescription plans and financial planning, everybody, I'm assuming, is amazingly different. There's not one template. There's not one cookie cutter.
Not at all. I mean, I say there's a few things that will determine which plan you should go. Your health, of course, your affordability, and the prescription drugs that you take. And every person's different. Every person's different.
So we're talking with Denny Harmison. He is the regional director for Bankers Life, the Charleston region, which encompasses quite a few states. Let's talk about what you guys see as the largest gap with the Medicare population, the clientele. What do they need the most? What are we furthest away from?
Well, I say to everyone, the red, white, and blue book that the government sends out every year that people usually start a fire with because they don't understand it.
Right.
And naturally so, it can be confusing. It's complex and confusing, but on pages 55 and 56, the government blatantly tells you you should buy some form of long-term care.
Long-term, so that's the largest issue.
It is the largest. It's the largest gap, and it's the most devastating gap to a retiree. I mean, individuals over 65 have a 70% chance of ending up in a nursing home and losing everything they worked their entire life for. And that's where we step in and put a plan together so you don't lose everything you worked your entire life for.
Is this a government issue? Was it a fine line between Medicare and health insurance, and now they want you to purchase something else, or do you need it because of the longevity of people living now? How did this long-term care insurance come about? I didn't hear about it.
I just want to say yes to everything you just
said.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. With all of that, you're 100% right. I mean, I think it's a government issue. It's a longevity issue. It is a community issue. It's a family issue. It's a nation and society issue that we have individuals that life expectancy for the better part is way up there. That nobody thought that we would be having life expectancy like we see today.
Right.
And the problem is the government can't pay for everybody extended care, and somebody's got to.
It's fascinating to me, and as you well know, and you've heard me speak before, I love to talk about the individual journey that people are on.
Right.
And you're right, but now I look at some life actuaries and some of the insurance companies that do these tablets on how long someone's going to live. If they're born today's time in 2024, they're taking you out to 120, 130 years of age, which that looks science fiction to us. But we're living to be 90, 100, 105, 100. We're there.
Our actuaries are now looking at different types of scenarios of life expectancy of 120 to 140 years old.
Yeah, that's.
And we've got to put our plans together and our policies together that would cover you up into those ages. I mean, things are changing.
Yeah, absolutely, they're changing. Yesteryear, people would retire from work after 20 years and they'd be 54, 55, 52. Now they're 60 and 64 like me, and even 65 and 66. You might live another 30, you could live another 30 or 40 years. You better be ready, right?
100%. I mean, and decades ago, if you lived to 72, you had a great
good run. Pretty good run.
And now at 72, you're not even at the age of, in some scenarios, your required minimum distribution, which in some cases are 73.
Wow.
So
great conversation we're having with the regional director of Bankers Life, my good friend Dennis Harmison. Goes by Denny quite often to his good friends. We mentioned the long-term care big issue. What are some other concerns that I'm going to have, retirees have, 66, 67, they're retiring? What are some concerns besides care, health care? What are some other concerns retirees are going to have?
Well, health care is number one.
Okay.
And then number two is outliving their money. And most people, with life expectancy comes a long responsibility of finances, and a lot of individuals are concerned, will I have enough? And it's what keeps most retirees up at night. Will I have enough to last me throughout the rest of my life? And unfortunately, a lot of individuals don't. A lot of individuals we see, due to health care or a long-term care like we just discussed, they outlive their money.
I like to crunch numbers, and I'm at the age where I'm crunching my numbers as getting close to a retirement age. And I've learned that what you have is not necessarily what your monthly income is going to be. So people are trying to shoot for a certain number, but there's Social Security to be put into the equation. Some people might have a pension, not many do, but 17% of Americans. I have a pension program that I'll get when I retire, and then just the way the money lasts if you take it out right. So I don't know how to ask the question, but you don't shoot for a certain number. You shoot what you're going to have every month for the rest of your life. Does that make any sense? Is that a question or a statement?
Well, I want to dissect one of the statements that you made. Is you mentioned Social Security and pension.
Right.
Well, the number 4 concern for all retirees is the reliability of, will Social Security be there? Will my pension be there? Will it be enough? And it is the number 4 concern of a retiree is the reliability of Social Security income and my pension income.
I know you can't answer this question, but what's Bankers Life stance? Maybe even weave in some personal Denny Harmison stance. What do you think of Social Security? What do you think for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years with that? I mean, it changes and it's a government thing and it's very political, but
right.
What is Bankers Life stance on that? I know you can't say maybe.
The old sayings, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? So
Still
I would not put all your trust in just Social Security income. You need to do other planning. And that's where our team of financial professionals can
I was getting ready to ask you, that's what you guys do. Why should someone call? I'm gonna put the number out there right now, 304-757-4134, 757-4134, area code 304. Why should someone call that number? Why should we have a professional planner? Why can't we do that? Why can't I do that? Why can't I sit down with my wife? Right. I know the answer, but what are you going to say?
Yeah, well, just like many professions, I don't want to be my own doctor, right? I want somebody who went to med school to be my doctor.
That's really the answer right there.
Yeah,
that's really the answer right there.
I want somebody that went to med school to be my doctor, just as, when you're trying to make sure that you eliminate these concerns of outliving your money. Have a second set of eyes. Have a financial professional, have a financial advisor sit down. And I think what makes us unique is it's not cookie cutter, like you mentioned that earlier. Right. We sit down with you and we take a look at, well, what are your goals? What are your concerns? And then we try to customize that plan based upon your goals and your concerns. And that's the unique approach that here at Bankers that our advisors take. It's not sit down with us and tell us your risk tolerance, and then we put some pie in the sky for you and think, well, here you go.
You have financial planners, but you put all that plan together with the prescription plan and the health insurance and what your Social Security is supposed to be and what your pension might be. And yes, you have financial people, but you have Medicare experts. You have everything that you need. It's really turnkey and individualized for that person, that client.
I say the bankers of yesterday is not the bankers of today. Yeah. We are no longer just a life insurance agency. Right. We're no longer just a Medicare shop. We do full comprehensive retirement planning. We are no longer just an insurance agent. We have security side of things. We have the financial advisors. We have wealth managers. We have a one-stop shop, and our job is to build a solid plan for your retirement. That's our job.
And because you're having a banner year, 2024. I know you had a great year in 2023. Heck, I've known you 4 or 5 years, and you just continue to help more and more families, help more and more retirees, help more and more people that are the sons and daughters of retirees. So you're talking to the whole family, and you're seeing more and more folks. You're helping more and more folks. So I'm going to guess that you need professional people to help you help other people. So there's always career opportunities, always opportunities to come and work. We say this all the time. This is one of my favorite lines to say. The banker's life. There's no life like the banker's life. You can be a part of the banker's life. You're always recruiting some good people, right?
100%. We're looking for like-minded individuals that are driven, people skills, that want more, want to grow personally, professionally, and financially. That's who we partner with folks like you, like on the marketing side of things.
Absolutely.
And public relations. There's always a room for networking. And we don't have banner years. We don't have record. We're having another record year this year. And
I love it.
Very, very truly blessed with that. And that's a testament of our team, and it's also a testament of what's going on in the economy and what's going on with the marketplace, with more and more retirees needing our help, and that's continually growing. But I could say this: there's no way that I would experience what I've experienced personally, professionally, in any area if it weren't for this banker's life, if it weren't for this career opportunity.
Someone watching this, and they're in their 20s, and they're looking for growth opportunity, and they're interested in this. Just give that number a call and ask for you, or who should they ask for? Just give you a call.
Let's have a career path conversation.
Yeah.
Have a career path conversation and sit down and see what are your goals. What do you want to achieve, throughout your career? Well,
we're talking with Denny Harmison, the Regional Director for Bankers Life, the Charleston region, which encompasses quite a few states. 304-757-4134. Call them for any questions regarding Medicare, prescription, investments, long-term care, and call them about a possible career. Denny's always looking for good people, no matter what age you are. I know the Bankers Life folks. They're all ages, from 21 all the way up to 50, 60, 71, 81. You guys have the whole range and gamut of age people that work for your team,
we
right?
have individuals right out of high school, and we got individuals coming out of retirement.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've noticed that.
Absolutely.
So there's always an opportunity there at Bankers Life.
The demographics are wide.
Denny, I don't know what else to ask you. I think we've covered quite a bit here in the last few minutes. Do you have a parting shot? Is there something you need the audience to know that I haven't asked you about Bankers Life?
Yeah, I would say that what makes us unique is our people. We're in a people business, so the people that we sit down with at the kitchen table to do planning, we really truly thank them for the opportunity to serve their financial needs, and the people that are on our staff. And if you're somebody that's looking for a noble profession to make a difference in somebody's life, you can do that through our team, helping the team, or you can do that through sitting down at the kitchen table and helping somebody secure their retirement. So if you're interested in a noble profession, you should contact us. If you're in your retirement years and you need help, call us. Either way, call us. We can help.
Well said. You're a good man.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah. Hey, that's all the time we have on this edition of Your Financial Future, brought to you by Bankers Life. There's no life like the Bankers Life. Give them a call, 304-757-4134. Thank you very much. Until next time, take care.